Hey guys, it's Reese, and today I'm coming at you with a very casual appearance. I put on hoops, but I mean, like, who am I fooling? I got this weird bun going on. Today's video, I'm going to talk about how I personally plan for a new semester or a new school year, and tips for you guys as well, whether you're in high school or college. I'm currently in college, so it's a little bit different than high school. I'm also in the American school system, which I want to point out because I always get comments on my school videos how schools in different parts of the world are very different. So this is the American school system, unfortunately. So you might find similarities and differences, but I feel like these tips should really help for anybody who's going to school. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm first going to mention high school because I feel like a lot of my viewers are in that age range, and when you're starting a new semester or new marking period, you want to make sure that you keep all of your papers and assignments from your previous semester or marking period. Because you have the same classes all year round, or at least that's what my school did, you might need to reference back to those old assignments or notes or whatever on the final or like tests that are coming up, unless your teacher specifically says like you don't need these papers anymore, we're going to move on to new topics. You never know, so just keep them, and you might even want to keep them for the following years, especially if you're younger and a freshman or something, because you never know when you might need them or when something pops up and you're like, I know I learned that. You then have the opportunity to flip through your old notes and possibly get information that you already learned. But if you're in college and you're starting a new semester, this typically means that you're starting all new classes, all new syllabi, and the classes that you took the previous semester, honestly, you're never going to reference them again. You're not going to need the assignments or anything. So you can throw them all out, get rid of the clutter and the junk. Make sure that you do save things that you might want to reference back to just for personal reasons, something you thought was interesting or you might actually use in real life, but you're typically not going to need them for your new classes. Very obvious tip, but get your supplies ready. If you're in high school, you probably already have the supplies you need. You probably bought enough things for all your classes in the beginning of the year. If you're in college, you might just want to get a new notebook for a class, you might need some more paper, some different pens. Get your supplies ready. I personally like to find any excuse to buy new stationery and school supplies, but that's just me. Very important is to buy the textbooks required for your classes. Now, depending on what major you are, you might have a bunch of textbooks or you might not have any at all. Last semester, I only needed one textbook, but this semester I need about 4, so you want to make sure to find that list as early as possible. Keep checking for when your teachers post it because you don't want to be a week into the school year or the new semester and then your teacher starts using the book and you don't have it yet. Also, try to find your textbooks as cheap as possible. After that one semester of using it, you're probably never going to use it again. So if you can find a discounted price, something that you rent, or a PDF version, that's a lot better than letting a big hefty textbook collect dust in the bottom of your closet. I personally found the majority of my discounted textbooks on chegg.com. This is not sponsored, this is just me trying to help you guys out because I found some really good discounts, and like I said, I'm not going to need them again after this one semester, and they're renting, so I just send them back and I don't have to hoard them or keep them, which I find is really good. And also, you can try to look on websites that offer PDF versions of textbooks. You never know, you might find one. It does suck too because I know a lot of medical majors and business majors, they have books specifically tailored to their school or their courses and they force you to buy them. Like, that really sucks. Like, we're already paying enough money to go to college, so if you can't find the free version or a discounted version, at least try to get it before your class starts. I actually have a specific tweet with a bunch of links to websites where you can possibly find PDF versions, so I will link that tweet down below in the description box. And maybe instead of buying new supplies, you can try to go digital. Last semester, I hand wrote a lot of my notes because my classes just kind of, I got that vibe from it. I just wanted to handwrite the things. But this semester, I have a lot of courses that do a lot of online work, so I'm kind of ditching the notebooks and the pen and paper. I know, right? Me ditching pen and paper. Whew. But I'm going more digital. A great service you can use is Google Drive, Google Docs, the whole Google system. It's free, you can access it on any computer, and it saves all of your stuff automatically. If you do not use Google Drive, like, you are missing out. Honestly, I think it is the best program on the internet. Like I said, it saves all your stuff instantly. If you're on any computer, you can access Google Drive, and I think it's the best. This way also you can organize all of your assignments and your class notes and stuff into different folders in the drive, and then you can just have everything organized nice and neat. You don't lose any papers or anything. So I'm going digital this semester, seeing how I like it. If I feel the need to start writing things down again, I'll do that. You want to know your schedule. This seems so obviously stupid, especially if you're in high school because like you're already going to the same classes. But if you do have new classes or new locations and buildings that you're not sure of, just go and walk around through your schedule, get used to how much time it's going to take you to get to that class, because you might overestimate how much time you have or underestimate how much time you have, because one of my classes I have to leave like 20 minutes early just to get there on time, and I did not expect that. So yeah, just kind of feel out your schedule. Of course you want to remember it, and you don't want to have to reference looking at like your schedule paper every single day. Just have it memorized, know how much time you need to get to each class. That's basically it. Then when it comes to kind of planning and organizing your homework and your week, what I personally like to do is assign a color to each of my classes. I just happen to have like 5 different colored highlighters, and then I assign each color highlighter to a different class. That way, when I'm writing the assignments in my planner or on a calendar, I can highlight each assignment in a specific color, and I automatically can see that, oh, I have something for advertising coming up, I have something for math coming up. Even if I don't like read the whole assignment, I at least know this is coming up because it's the color blue or whatever. I don't know. Does that make sense? Another really obvious thing is to know your syllabi. And yes, syllabi is the correct term. It can be syllabi, it can be syllabuses. I looked it up because I was very confused. This is personally the thing that I find most important, because each professor in each class has a different teaching style. They have different assignments due. They have different programs or requirements that you are going to need for the class, and getting to know each of the syllabi for each of your classes is just really important to do. I personally like to print out each of them and have a hard copy so that I can just have it always with me whenever I'm in that class. And also, if your syllabi, I mean, it should include the schedule of all of your assignments and when things are due and what you're going to talk about. I like to instantly take all those assignments that I'm given, all the due dates and stuff, and just write them into a calendar. I have a wall calendar. This way I can easily just look at everything and just see like, oh, okay, next week I have this coming up, or tomorrow I have this due. That way I'm never unsure of what assignment is coming up, because me personally, I'll forget that something's coming up and then it'll hit me that day and then I'm rushing to finish it. So I like to make sure I'm always prepared. I always know when something's coming up, especially like exam due dates or essay due dates, so I have a lot of time beforehand to prepare. And also, if your professor uploads any sort of outline or PowerPoint or something that's going to reference the discussion that they're going to do in that class, always look at them, always reference them, even print them out if you're going to handwrite your notes, because it's always great to be prepared before the class. Because if they have like a PowerPoint going along with their lecture, it's really nice to print out the PowerPoint and then write notes in the PowerPoint, you know, so you're not copying down everything on the PowerPoint. Like, that's pointless. You want to write down what the professor is saying that's not on the PowerPoint. I just said PowerPoint like 5 times. Also, if there's pages in the textbook they assign to read or look over, like, you want to read them. I know it's really annoying. No one wants to read the textbook. You just want to show up to class and do the most minimal work, but I promise it helps because you already know what they're going to discuss, and if you have any questions, you can have the clarification from the professor because you already know what they're going to discuss. You feel? You feel? You got like that background knowledge, you're prepared, everyone's looking at you, they're like, that girl's smart. Maybe not, but... Okay, I just talked so much, I'm out of breath. I hope this helped you guys possibly feel a little bit less stressed, give you a little bit of tips for a new semester or a new school year, because I know school is a stressful thing. Some people love it, some people don't, but hopefully this helped you. If you did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below about anything you want, and if you like my face, if you like my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It makes me very happy. Alright, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, a wonderful school year, and make sure that you stay tuned until next video. Peace. Did you hear my hip crack? That was a good one. Hey guys, it's Reese. Oh, you know what? I need chapstick. Hey guys, it's Reese, and today, that was really awkward, I'm sorry.